And we're good. We're good. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Actually, 1 second. Let me just confirm. Yes, we are good. We are good indeed. How are you all doing? I'm doing good, I think. Yes. Let's go with yes. Busy times. Busy times. But yeah, doing good. Doing good. What to say. We're back on the farm. Back on Calmsden. Let me just 1 second there, everyone. Do that. Boom. All right. On with the show, as they say. Yeah. Apologies for missing Sunday. I was overwhelmed, shall we say. A lot was going on this weekend, and a lot was going on the week previous, and I basically needed an afternoon to decompress, which I hadn't had. So instead of streaming, I decided to take the time off, and I spent the entire afternoon playing Pokemon. Because I needed a break. But now I'm back. Back on the farm. And we're finally finishing the corn harvest. Nexat is hard at work. It has actually almost finished. I think it's got like 1, maybe 2 rows of corn left to do. Bring this guy over here. I think it's probably 2 rows. Yeah, it looks like 2 rows. But so far, I will say that this machine is an absolute marvel. I love it. And I think the plan was to get a second one. So, yeah. We will be getting a second one, definitely. Because it is just that good. But yeah, moving forward, we are not going to be short of money. Because, I'll show you, let me visit Spin. Alright, we've got a few things going on. We've got fabric, which can be sold in April. We've actually got quite a substantial amount of it. In fact, we have so much fabric, or at least the spinnery is so full of wool that we have an excess problem. This will not go into the shipping thing because the shipping thing is full because the what's the word I'm looking for? The spinnery is full because, as you can see here, full there and full here. Great. 1 second there, everyone. Are we still online? I hope so. This is... Yeah, I think we're just about online. I do apologise if you guys are experiencing a little bit of lag. Oh dear, that doesn't seem to be good at all. Why is that? Why is this not working? This is not good. Give me 1 moment, everyone. 1 moment. Alright, I'm back. Oh, you stupid thing. No, not power off. Okay, we seem to have bandwidth again. Hopefully. Saying it's healthy. Let's carry on and hope that things continue. All right, guys. Just let me know if anything drops out or if there's any problems. But yes, as I was saying, we have a lot of fabric to sell. We have an overabundance of wool. We have a lot of cheese. Yeah, I think that's caught up. So basically, we are going to be in for a very large sum of money coming in at some point because we have cheese and we have... Where's the cheese? The cheese is sold in January, although prices are pretty good right now, to be honest, so maybe we'll do that. But then we also have the whole wheat bread, which is also coming up in a couple of months as well, so that's going to make us even more money. So, hopefully... Oh, is the next ad finished? He has! Look at that! Because now we can actually start producing another thing in that... Go, pipe out, get this dropped off, and there we go, perfect. We can get this guy folded up and parked up. So the goal for today is basically hopefully get the fields replanted, hopefully get products sold, and try and pay off our loan. And maybe start sorting out the yard, because we do actually have a place for it now. Let me show you, in fact, because I think... Fold this guy up. And this, and fold this up. We fold? How do we fold? Enable transport mode. There we go. That's it. That's what I'm forgetting. I will take you to where I have been preparing the groundwork for our new sheds to fit our lovely Nexats in. Head on down here and see what I've been doing. It's mostly just flattening things and concreting things. I did indeed... Ooh, that gate is... Okay, just about manageable there. But here, as you can see, I actually flattened everything out. I had to get a Terraform Everywhere mod, just so that I could do this. But this is basically going to be turned into a staging ground for my Nexats. I may or may not cut those trees down eventually and expand this to the side, towards the river a little bit, maybe even encroach on that field a little bit as well, just to have a little bit more space. But this is where the Nexats are going to live for the time being, when we're not using them. And I do say Nexats, because we are going to have multiple. At least that is the plan, is to have multiple of them. 1,000 litres of corn off that field, that was pretty nice. Okay, so let's dump this product. Here. There we go. Boom. And that will allow us to, if we go to the multigrain thing here, we can make corn flour can then be used to make corn tortillas. This will be distributing, and this will be storing. Perfect. So now we've got wheat and corn going at the same time. Look at the state of it. Look at how much of this I still have, right? 35,000 litres of that, and I've still got another 54,000 litres of wheat in there to process into flour. This is actually kind of ridiculous, but I kind of love it at the same time. That is going to make us a nice chunk of money. Speaking of money, oh, is this guy done with this field? Let's look at that. That's perfect timing. I had this guy just cutting grass in the background. I want to keep up with the grass, but I don't want to make it like a major part of my videos going forward. We've done an awful lot of grass, let's be real. You know, so if I can kind of have this guy just kind of moseying around in the background, all the better, yeah? That is the plan. That is the plan. Okay, and higher. Away he goes there. Perfect. Right. Let's get cheese loading. That's actually at a kind of a peak right now. Oops. It's a door. We can earn some quick money early from that, then we might be able to, at the very least, pay off our loan. That would be nice if we could actually pay off our loan with this cheese boost, you know? As neat as I possibly can here. It's not always the most... not always the easiest job, stacking these. Especially when you've got so many to do. Better. Okay. So we can then go yeah, like so. Actually, if I pick them up like that, I can kind of stack them this way. Will be slightly easier, I think. So much cheese. So much cheese. I haven't actually counted up how much of any of these products I have. I've just seen that we have a lot, you know? So... cheese. Okay. Okay, one row of cheese done. I wonder if I can just get away with, like, slapping these on the top here. I don't think I've got enough left to have to worry too much about the stacking job that I do. I hope I don't have. I say that, but now I'm looking and more cheese keeps appearing out of the bushes. Maybe I should actually be paying a little bit more attention to how I stack this. Just in case there is more cheese here than I had anticipated. Perfect. There might actually be more cheese here than I anticipated. Ooh. Do that. These off from a distance so I can get a little bit more height on them. There really is a lot more cheese here than I thought. That's the second row. Side now. Four pallets there, I think. So, nearly done. Considerable amount of cheese. I wonder if I can kind of just put these on top. Yeah, I think I can. Just those up there. Perfect. Oh, there's another one. Go. Right. And just one more. Just the one more. Yep, that looks like I've cleared it all there. Strap that on. 33,000 litres. I wonder if I should take... Actually, how is wool selling at the moment? And is that worth selling some of that excess? Wool would be the bottom of... No, it's down here. Oof, worst month for it. Okay. We'll leave the wool. We'll just stack that up neatly somewhere and hope we don't get swamped with it. Delightful. Yeah. 33 times 5 is the 60-ish thousand. Nice. Very nice, actually. Nice. Get the gate. Go. Right. Go. Right. By the time we get this sold, the grass should be finished. Not that we're actually short of silage at the moment. We have a bit of an overabundance of silage as well, for that matter. So I'm not too fussed about picking up the grass clippings just yet. Yeah, we have plenty of that for the time being. I'm actually hoping to get to a point eventually where I don't have to worry so much about the silage. Get rid of one of the grass fields entirely, you know? Whilst it's nice having some like drip-fed stuff, drip-fed money from this. Whoa! Naturally, that happens, doesn't it? Yeah, it's nice having some money coming in on kind of a regular basis. but it's not exactly a huge amount. And I do have to put a lot of time and effort into making sure that this biogas plant is full. So maybe it's something that we can retire in the near future. Okay, I was totally off with my calculations there. 193,000. That's kind of mad. Do we still? I think we still have a loan, don't we? 107. Wow. Okay. No, repay. Let's pay off that loan because then we're not getting charged any interest. We still have 191k. Perfect. Actually perfect. So let's just check everyone else. It's good. The cows are good. That's good. Has the grass dude finished? Almost. One more pass. And then we can move on to the next month. Perfect. Actually, before we do, let's just check the calendar. What can we plant at the moment? Oof. Not a great deal right now. We've still got a whole load of wheat in the production, so I don't really want to do more wheat, you know? I think if we maybe wait until March time to do the replanting. Yeah, let's wait until March to do the planting, because that way we've got a few more options. Yeah, because it's basically wheat, barley, grass, and linseed. Oh, and olive radish as well. And that's it. So we'll leave the fields for the time being. We'll plant them in the new year. Oh, refuel. Uh-oh. Oh no. Did he run out? Oh, he ran out of fuel? Oh no. He did, surprisingly, finish the field perfectly. Okay, that is a problem because I don't have a way to manually. Damn it! Why didn't I pay attention to that? How are my other vehicles doing on fuel actually? Shit, this guy needs a refuel. Let's. Actually, if I got a tank, I could probably get some fuel and refuel him in the field with that. Use the milk tank though, that would be great. Got all those hay bales to sell as well actually. We've got so much hay right now. Alright, refill. Let me see, when is hay at its best? Or straw I should say, at its best. December. So basically when we sell the bread we can also sell the straw. Excellent. And who knows where we'll be selling that. Perfect. Okay. We'll deal with the grass mower in the next month. I think that's not something we need to worry about immediately. 9 o'clock. New month. I wonder if any more of the Nexat stuff will show up in the sale because we did get lucky with that cedar unit showing up in the sale. That was very fortunate. Cool. Let's just have a look at the sale here. Ooh. Another harvester. It's not a Nexat, but it is another harvester. Is that the top of the range, the X9? Where are you, harvesters? Yeah, it is the X9 1100. 700k. It's actually more than the Nexat, but you don't need to buy several things for that guy. Yeah. It's tempting, but we do already have a John Deere harvester, you know? So I think I'm going to pass for the time being. So let's just have a little check of these guys. We are doing well there. It is now out of milk, so we can turn that off. The cheese has been completed. This is still going strong. The wheat has nearly been used up, but it is still producing nicely. That's producing good as well. So much stuff here. Goodness me. Right. Just add those to the pile. Perfect. Beautiful. Right. See how much other stuff has been per. Oh my lord. So much stuff. Wow, that's another 6 pallets of cheese. Oh, look at the wall. Okay, we're going to have to start moving some of this to one side, just so that we don't get spawning issues. The last thing I want is for the sheep to just stop producing wool altogether. At least if it's out of the way, we can at least sell it. Two. My lord. We actually have far too much stuff here. I actually have to set some of this to selling just to kind of, you know, cut out the busy work in between. Right, we get this guy back to the farm though, because we have to refill this trailer eventually. So let's head back. Staging area. Oh, excuse me. See my staging area over there. Doesn't look very impressive yet. But it will. Added some stuff to it. It will look fantastic. Okay. Yeah, over the course of the winter, through selling the products, I want to buy another Nexat machine, and preferably some more equipment for it. That would be good. Just have to see how well things sell. Oh, how I wish I had an auto-loading trailer, you know? Because this would make so much... would make this whole situation so much easier, shall we say. Load the cheese on, just regardless of anything else, because there's only a little bit of it. Ooh, can I get 3 pallets across? I think I can. careful with them, I can get 3 pallets across. That's going to make space management a little bit better. This is going to make us so much money, but it's just going to have to be done manually for the time being. It does surprise me that there is no auto-loading pallet trailer for this game yet, you know? Why that is. But, no matter. It's all cool, you know? Sort it out one way or another. It's perfect where it is. This is going to be the most awkward and overpacked trailer in the known universe, I think, but nothing that can be done about it. It just has to be done. One pallet at a time. Annoyingly. Oh dear. This is all good in terms of where it is. That is all right. Right. Back to the stacking. In fact, what I could do actually is if I strap all of that in, then I'm not gonna. Uh-oh. Something happened there. I was not. Whoa! Oh, you. Happened again. Why does this happen to me? Actually, super strength is broken now as well. Don't you just hate it when your game goes crazy? Huh? I'm gonna reload now. Boom. There we go. Okay. I dread to think where that one not strapped pallet of stuff went. We might have lost a bread pallet somewhere in the map borders somewhere. There's a squirrel gnawing on a bread loaf. Right, is it still in the hedge? I think it probably, yep, it is still in the hedge. Like, oh. Oh my lord. Oh no. It all went into the forest. Look at all of this. You see, this is why I want an auto-loading trailer. That I don't have to rely on super strength to stack my pallets, because this is the kind of crazy nonsense that happens. Strap those so that we can start strapping them again. Stand up, up. Better. There we go. Oh, this is just a disaster in every single shape and form, isn't it? What an absolute calamity. Alright. I wonder if we've actually lost any product there. There is one cheese pallet still missing. Is that over here? Yes, it is. Okay. And I think we had a load of bread down one side, didn't we? So let's try and replicate that. There we are. This just makes the job take twice as long. Ow, leg cramp. Where did that come from? That being said, I have done a lot of driving today, guys. I've been on the super marathon at work. Or you would have been led to believe, given where I was supposed to go today, it was quite crazy. Left anything behind there? And I think we may have lost one bread pallet, if anything, but I think more or less we have everything back that we had previously. So let's get it packed up and ready for sale. It'll be next month though, so, you know, gonna have even more product to sell then. Going to check when corn tortillas are at their best as well, because they are also December, so we can basically load up everything here. Shed just closed itself because I picked up a pallet. That must have been in the trigger. Very weird. Okay. Have a solid backbone to press these containers up against now, which is good, so just slap these in. We shouldn't have to worry too much about their orientation. That's the that's what I would like to think. So I've got this first layer sorted. I can strap that entire layer on and work on the next one. We should then have a nice solid foundation. I don't know how many layers high I can get this trailer before it becomes far too unwieldy to manage, though. That is that is the issue. A little bit tricky once you get too much weight on these things. You take a corner at any kind of speed, it just falls over immediately. Right. Good grief, that's 17,000 litres of bread already. We are going to make an actual fortune from selling all of this product. It's going to take a little while to get it all packed up and ready to go, sadly. But doesn't mean it's not those are really hanging over the edge there. Fine, so long as they're kind of steady and they don't fall off. That's all I need. Just good enough to kind of good enough to sit. Behave. Perfect. That is so... That's just going to get worse once I've added a third layer to it. That is going to be so bad once I've added a third layer. Crikey. Alright, let's add that back one. And if we unstrap that strap. Perfect. We should be able to stack up. Rest. Do that to me, super strength. I need you right now. I do not need you to be breaking on me again. Right orientation to put on as well. It's slightly tricky. Take myself to the box now. This is getting really, really wobbly already. Might have to make this in 2 trips. In fact, I think we probably are, because if this goes to a 3rd level, I'm not going to want to put any more product on here at all, just because, like I said, it's going to become so unwieldy that the first corner that we take is just going to fall straight over. So if we get to a 3rd level, then I think we'll just cut our losses, sell this lot, and come back for the rest. But I want to try and get as much on as possible, you know, just to avoid too many trips to the sale point. There we go, right. We're on. Good. It's be kind of scary how much product I've got here. Makes me wonder if I should keep feeding this production. You know, should I keep feeding this production materials, because I'm just going to have same kind of issue going forwards every single time it comes round to winter. But no matter, we will do what we can. Just lock these ones on top now, just pop up there and sort out that back row. Start of the back row. Jump. Perfection. Well, should be able to now match this up. perfect. Right. And still we load. So I've got some more of these on, enough to kind of do the back row. I will go around the other side and just tidy it up, make sure that it is indeed all in the right spot. This way around the far end. Okay, let's check this out. Actually, didn't do too bad of a job there. For the most part. You know you're in trouble when the crates themselves start moving around. You know you've hit a kind of stress point that is not good. But we must continue to load. I've actually made a real dent in these, you know? I don't know if we will get all of it on. We might get most of it on. It depends how much more left to spawn, you know? That's the question. Because I've got this last one here. I can push all of those out as one. Just see how many more of these crates I have. Spawn probably a lot. Let's get these up. Board. Oh, crikey, okay, so there's... Oh, my lord, okay. I've just seen the totals in the bottom corner there. There is a lot more left. But, hey-ho, that's great. That means more money. Next month there's going to be even more, because it's still got materials. Oh, my lord, there is going to be so much bread and tortilla. Bakery out of business, that's for sure. That's as good as we're going to get. Just pushing those barriers, messing everything up. How many more of these are there? Okay. Go. Right. Oh my lord. Bread. Yeah, we have got... Oh. Come on, I need to have a look at this actually. How much do we have left? Multigrain. Oh, look at the flour that we have left. Corn flour. Wheat flour. Don't have any more corn tortillas. Don't have any more bread. Actually, this is it. This is all that we have left now. Until next month comes around. Jeez, oh man. Look at this. 56,000 litres of whole wheat bread. Only 6,000 litres of tortilla chips. Is that all we've got loaded up? Wow, I thought we actually had more than that. 6,000 litres of cheese. It might actually be more than that because I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might be more in the middle actually. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We certainly have a lot more to sell next month. So, I think, given that the cows are fine, given that the sheep are fine, let's skip another one. And, see what the next month brings us, because it's actually kind of insane. Deary me. Ay, 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 it's kind of ridiculous. Right. Okay. Oh, wow, we're up to 295,000 now. Just some TMZ wood mulchy things. Oh, my lord, look at it. Look at it. Right. Let's get the selling started, because corn tortillas. Wow, 7,000 at the farmer's market. Okay, and what about whole wheat bread? General Store Bay 1. Now I wish I hadn't mixed them. General Store Bay 1 though. What is that for tortillas? Actually, that's like a very good price. So let's go to General Store Bay 1. Is that the one over here? No, it's the one. No, it's up. Ah, up here. Okay, cool. Right. Oh, wait, no. That's the wrong button. I want to put some lights on. There we go. Perfect. I'm going to take these corners like so slowly. Thankfully, there's only 2 of them. Yeah. There was that one, and there's the one at the top here, and that's it. This is going to net us an obscene amount of money, though. So how much cheese did we have previously? Like 33,000, and that netted us nearly 200k. And here we've got, well, double that. Ooh boy, yeah, this is going to be payday. These productions are almost too good, but considering that our goal is to buy as many Nexat machines as possible, too good is actually not a bad place to be. Now, it says that one over there, but I'm just going to check. So, okay, so it's definitely not that one. It is definitely this one here, then. I hope. Bang. Oh, wow. Okay, 468,000. That is considerably more than last time. Okay, that's good. That is very good. Oh wow, that's a cool looking sunset. Very cool. let's load up the next load then and get that delivered. Then we can hopefully just skip forward to April, probably. Actually start getting some planting done. If we've got a second net sat by then, we can get another seeding unit and have one lot of things, one plant another, because we've got a seeder cultivator unit there. Just need another one. Woof 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 dog, yes. So much wool. Okay, right. Let's get these guys on first, I think, because these guys are a bit flatter. I don't know why I'm trying to be as neat as I am. This is going to go all to absolute nonsense as soon as I start the second and third layers anyway. Oh, fine bread. We need that somewhat. Right. Let's see if we can make another 400k from all of this. That would be very good. Nearly 500k, honestly. Going. Next row, I should say. Oh, this. I swear, guys, we will get onto some actual farming today, but, you know, product sales must be done in order for us to have money in order to do farming. Certainly at the level I want to do on this farm, because I will be real with you. I love Calmsden. Calmsden is a great map. It is fantastically detailed. It's wonderful to play on. But the fields are so cataclysmically large that you need machines of doom in order to actually, you know, do anything with any kind of expedience. Which is why I'm saying I want like 3 or 4 Nexan machines, because I think those would be really good, like just have like a pair of them per field sort of thing, you know? Or even just one per field, you know, that does all the duties on... Oh, you damn thing. When did I say you could do that? When? Get back in there. In. Bad tortilla chips. Get in there. That's better. Corn corn tortillas, I should say, because they're not actually tortilla chips, are they? They're corn tortillas. It's two completely different things. Technically, two different things. Almost done with the first row. Just to see. Okay. 23,000 litres of tortilla chips already. That is actually kind of mad. But hey, I like mad. Mad is money. Perfect. Okay, I think we can probably start loading some bread. Sort this up. Get this back row sorted. Anchor that down again, and then we can load up the next layer. I don't know if we're going to have quite as many pallets on this trailer as the last time, but it'll be nice. Perfect. Oh, there we go. Right. Let's do here. Yep, that'll do nicely. Okay. Whew. Bread. Bread for the masses. Actually, you know, I've got enough bread here to, like, you know how they say in the Bible that Jesus fed the 5,000 with like 2 loaves of bread or something? Well, I've got enough bread to do it without having to use only 2 loaves. I have so many loaves. Feed so many people. No, bad. When I catch a corner and it just puts the whole pallet out of line with the others, it's really annoying. I swear they're made of Velcro. There we go. Right. That's that. Space in the middle there. Pallet in there if I can. No. Allow me? No, I guess not. Okay. We can have space in the middle of that one, but never mind. Cross. You know how I said I didn't think we'd have enough for a 3rd layer? I think we're going to have enough for a 3rd layer. You know? Let's speed this up. Stop being so precious about the exact position of all of these pallets and just, you know, go for it. Because I don't think I'm going to come out with anything that looks neat. regardless of how much time I spend trying to arrange these things. Go. Goes on there, perfect. Bread spawning, guys. More bread spawning. This is actually kind of mad. How much more bread can there possibly be in this factory? It's all been sold, but how much more is there to come out? Keep spawning. Stop spawning. There's too much of it, Captain. Oh. You stupid thing. Get up there. No, no. Up. Right, let's see if I can organize this back row at least. No, jump. Jump. It's like a platformer where the jump key doesn't actually make you jump. It's a very bad jump button. Up. Just making a mess of everything now, aren't I? There. And this one. Go there. This one. Pop back. Perfect. Right, nearly there, guys. We're nearly there. We're in the final stretch now. As the sun rises, I think we are finally about to see the end. Oh. Wait, no, that's... Oh, right, okay, so I think we've got another... larg. Another some pallets to spawn. Just bread left? I think it's just bread left. Yep, there it is. That's it. Those are all the pallets we have. It's not even going to fit on 2 trailers, guys. It's not even going to fit on 2 trailers. This is actually kind of... Well, you know what this means? It means that I'm just going to have to keep stacking. Because I'm not making 3 trips. That's what that means. It just means that everything that is here is now going on this trailer. Period. There is no ifs, ands, buts, or ors about it. It's all going on. Whether it looks an absolute shambles or not, I don't care. Because I have no time for any more. So... let's just get the darn stuff loaded up. Any which way it can be. Let's get it to the sell point. starting to migrate. I saw the pallets moving of their own accord there, and I was like, nope. You ain't going anywhere but the sell point, my good sir. Going on, and you are staying on. Yeah, this is going to fund, without a doubt, at least one exam machine. Possibly two? I don't know. I hope maybe two. Maybe two base units. I don't know if I'll get all of the accessories and attachments I want for two. Not immediately. I have to have one that does the seeding, one that does one type of harvesting, and one that does another type of harvesting, something like that, in order to, you know. This is going to look terrible, but I do not care at this point. Get on board. All I need is for it to make it to the sell point. It does not need to be pretty. Although it does kind of need to fit underneath the awning of the sell point, doesn't it? So maybe I should stack it to crucify. But that is what is required. Ooh. That is what's required, then that is what will be done. My lord, look at that. It's all on board. Oh, goodness me, look at the numbers there, guys. That is actually kind of mad. I'm gonna take these corners slow now. Oh, doggo, out the way. Indestructible doggo. Right. Okay. Let's go. Let's go and make 1 million. Actually, if we get... What did we get? We got 460 something thousand from the last lot. So if we get like 540,000, we'll have made 1 million off this product alone. Which is kind of nuts. I'm actually half tempted, just with the amount of money that this is going to start bringing in, I'm actually kind of tempted to just set these productions to selling, simply so that I don't have to keep doing this. Because if it's going to be like this every single year, that is far too much pallet stacking for my liking, you know? So, maybe... Almost forgot to break there, that could have been disastrous. But yeah, if sell it to selling, it'll just sell. It will take a hit. The amount of profit that we get from said stuff, but two pallets that did not. Stupid trailer. Dolly trailers, man. I hate them so much. Actually had 2 pallets that fell off there. Didn't quite make it to the sell point. Or, oh, only 1. Oop, there's another 6,000. Wow. Okay, so yeah, we just made over 1 million. Because that was 1,036,064 pounds. Yeah, okay, that is actually kind of insane. Yeah, even if we took like 40% hit on that, you know, that's still a lot of money. I mean, still, it's actually a lot of money wasted as well. I don't actually know what the percentage hit is. It's not 40%, is it? Why do I have 40% in my head? That seems like way too much. But then again, it might actually be. I'm sorry, this looks so cool. Mist rolling in. The sun coming up behind the farm. Very cool, looking very cool indeed. Alright, let's just park this guy up over here for now. Here. Perfect. So there's nothing in the sale just yet. So what I'm actually going to do is we shall back home, sleep. Because the sheep and the cows are still fine. They have plenty of food for the time being, I think. If needs be, we can top up the cows this month. I don't think they will have... Uh-oh. Darn it, the cows ran out of food. Never mind, that's fine. Okay, yes, I know, sheep. There's too much wool. Of course there is. Oh, that is... I got this automatic shipping station so that I wouldn't have to worry about the wool. Yet, here I am, with pallets of wool, nothing to do with them. They literally will not go anywhere. No matter. No matter. How are the prices looking for the stuff I just sold? Still good. And still good. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We are actually going to sell these to... we'll turn that off. Turn that off, and we're going to change this to selling. And this one to selling. Boom. There we go. Probably not going to sell these ones, but that's fine. Do with these products here. Oh, yes, please. Yes! More Nexat. Hey, babe. How's things? What I was wanting to do is go here, go to construction, and go to sell points, and go to sell everything, and then we'll just put a sell everything trigger right here, I think. Hey, nice. Good job, babe. That will help out. Maybe I should put it over here or something. Yeah, let's put it there. And we'll just landscape that slightly. sell point right here. Because we're still going to get a good amount of money for them. In fact, I wonder if that's a better way of doing it than just selling it, you know? And that is selling for so much still. Actually, you know what, guys? Let's store these. Where is that guy? I know I said I wasn't going to mess around with pallets again today because we were going to try and get onto some seeds planting. But I think actually I need to sell these as well. Let's take a lot of these over to that sell point as well. And then we can just load the pallets on, drive around the corner, you know? I think that will be the best way to do it. Yeah. Selling. Probably because I'm parked right on top of the sell point. It used to be kind of off to one side or something. I don't know. I done backed myself into a corner here. Don't really do anything with the wool. Out of the way, bales. Come on, out the way. There we go. Oh, goodness me. Right. Yeah. Pallet problems. Oh. Of course there's more. Man, look at this ridiculousness. Oh. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's strap those on. Go sell them. Come back for the rest, and then, you know, we'll just try and do this in quick succession. So, this needs to be sold. think it's because I put it on a hill here. I might actually have to get rid of this and just, you know, put another one in later on. That's better. That wool pallet get to. There. Right, that's going to be right in the way naturally. For every other pallet that's going to be put in, but never mind. I just do it this way previously. This is actually not that bad a way of doing it, you know? It's not exactly a neat way of doing it. Stay on board, you. But it's a way of doing it. That's it, actually. Oh, get back on. We have a lost pallet. Oh, we have 2 lost pallets. It's fine. Just go on like that. Strap them down. Let's sell and try and get on to the nice. Look at that. Nearly 1.5 million. Even after buying another Nexat machine. Crikey. That's actually kind of mad. Have that as well. Actually, what is the price for selling wool? Is that something we can just push in and... no, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Still a bit low. Sheep are going good still. Cows are going good. Alright, we have one Nexat machine. Get another one. In the sale. Are we going to get really, really lucky? Is this going to be like the Nexat sale month? That's actually kind of cool that another one showed up. That saved us about 400,000 buying that second hand. That was very good. Oh my lord. There's too much wool still. It's just not being used. Spinnery Cannock Corp Captain. Oh, that is now floating. That is not good. Yeah, I think I messed everything up here when I did that softening. That was not a good idea. It's really caused a problem there, but no matter. Hey, look at that. 2 little boxes. Let's just push those into the sale point because price is no doubt still going to be. No, don't do that. Price is no doubt going to be still good enough to warrant its sale. Yeah, 6,000 still. That's not bad. Right. Check of the old sale. Anything good? Nope. Nothing good. Okay. So I think... Go a second. Wait a minute. Are we running out of space because we forgot to add all the fabric? That would be potentially disastrous. Is that still running at how it should be? Yeah, it's still running. Good. No, we were good. We were fine. No problems. Okay. One more time jump. I think one more time jump. Was that April? Was that February or April or March? February or March? I can't remember. Never mind. Whatever it was, it is soon to be something else right now. So. Okay. It's mud. Oh, a baler and a little dinky thing. Little dinky dog, dinky toy. Right. Okay. I think the wool has not quite filled this time. Lord, look at this. Actually, kind of insane. We're going to have to sell all of this wool, I think, because we're not going to get through it quick enough. Perfect. Right. We are, though, into March, which means that we can actually start looking at planting some stuff. And we definitely want some more... where is it? Corn? Is the corn planted this month? No, the corn's planted next month. So we want to plant the corn next month, definitely. And I think we'll go for the big field with corn in it. What other crop could we plant, though, right now? I have a feeling that spinach regrows. Why do I think that spinach regrows? I think I heard that somewhere, that it does. Also do some sunflowers, I guess. What other stuff can we put into this production? Turn that off. Turn that off. Oats. We can make oat flour. And we can use that to make regular bread. Not quite as good as wheat flour, but it's still not bad. Still need to get some long grain rice planted. Yeah, are we good for planting oats this month, or is that no? Oats is good. Okay, oats is good. Let's drop this off. So I think if we how do we unplug all of this? Okay, so we've got to do that, and then we've got to do that. actually pops it down. Right, okay, so then we can go here and go X, drop that off, then X. Oh. Now, how do we attach? Yeah, attach Q, there we go. Perfect. Ka-chunk. Lovely stuff. Right. Let's go and pick up the cedar unit. Although that, what we have there will plant... Can't remember, will that do oats? Or did we only get the planter? Oh no, I think we got the planter unit for corn, didn't we? So we need another planter unit. Maybe. I'm not actually sure. Put through here though, which is good. Go up and we'll have a look at what we have machinery wise. Because with 1.5 million in the bank, we can probably spend some of that as well. I have another one of these machines sat at the store waiting to head on out as well, so we'll hook up this guy over here and then we will see what we need to do. Does it hook up? Hooks in this direction. Does. I can avoid driving into it. Work mode. Oh, we had to reset the cultivator, didn't we? That's right. Okay, so automatic alignment. Oh, and that will slide us on in there. Beautiful. You would pick that up. Perfect. And then work mode. We need to go and get the cultivator attachment from the store. Oh, wait, what? There. Okay, that was weird that it kind of disconnected me there, but never mind. We are good. So this does corn, sorghum, sunflowers, soybeans, should be cotton. Ah, right, yes, of course. This is the cedar attachment. No, the planter attachment. I can never remember which way around those two. One's a cedar, one's a planter, and I can never remember which way around they are, so... We do need this though, because this will be used to plant the corn in the big field over there. but we need to buy another seed hopper, and another cultivator attachment, and then another, and then the opposite of what we currently have for planting. So much snow, man. Wonder if we'll be able to actually plant in this weather. I'm so used to my tractors going at like 50 miles an hour that this is slow. Okay. Which direction do we have to come this thing from? That is a good question. Very good question. Soon know in a moment. Oh yeah, we need to be the other way around. Oh wow, okay, the snow is just melting. Actually, rather than trying to do that, I am just going to pick this up and kind of jimmy it around like that. I can just straight in, attach that. Perfect. Then we want to fold it. Why isn't it? Why is that not its natural thing that it wants to do? Lower the disc arrow. Lower the disc arrow. Raise the disc arrow. Work mode. And unenable the work mode, maybe. Oh, boink. Okay, and then transport mode. There we go. Now it's all folded up. Perfect. Good stuff. Righty then. So. Things are surprisingly maneuverable, but they are also a little bit awkward sometimes. Okay. That's our corn planter. Ready to go. Here is our other guy. So, let's actually, before we buy anything, work mode, back ourselves up. Alright.